everyone and welcome back to the breakdown. Today I want to be talking about the top 5 VPNs of 2019. There are a ton of VPNs out there, so many it can be hard to choose. So in this video I'm going to be going over the 5 best ones out there to help you make the best choice for what you're looking to do with your VPN. Now, one thing is true about all of the VPNs in this video. They all have great connection speeds and they all have unlimited data. Other than that, there are some differences and we'll be going over those. I also have an affiliate relationship with every single VPN I mentioned in this video, meaning if you go purchase any of these VPNs through any of the links in the description down below, we do get a little cut of that, a little bitty commission at no additional cost to you. So thank you very much in advance for doing that. Nevertheless, I'm going to be comparing these VPNs on a few key points. First and foremost is the price per month. Now, many of these allow you to purchase a year, 2, 3 years at a time and get a much lower price per month. But I'm going to assume here you are going to be paying monthly. However, if you're looking to pay a year or 2 years ahead of time, it is going to be worth it to go to each individual site if your price is your biggest factor. I'm also going to be looking at the number of countries they have servers in and the amount of servers each VPN has. Because honestly, connection diversity is one of the biggest things, in my opinion, about using a VPN, and that's important to cover. Last but not least, I'm also going to be talking about Netflix and content. Many people use a VPN to be able to get content that's not available in their country. Let's say you live somewhere in Europe, you want a show that's just available on Netflix in the United States, and you want to use a VPN to access that content. Not many VPNs allow for that. Some on this list do, and I'll tell you the ones that allow for you to do that and basically get everything covered there. So that's basically our main criteria. Price, the number of connections they have, and the number of locations, and the number of servers, and whether or not they're Netflix compatible. I'm going to be giving some notes on each individual VPN as well, so yeah, those aren't all the points, but those are the ones that every single VPN will be compared on. Moving forward, let's get to number 1, which is private internet access. Private internet access, in my opinion, is the easiest to use and simplest VPN to set up. It also comes in at just $6.95 per month. With private internet access, you can connect with 5 different devices on the same account, which is pretty cool. You could have 2 laptops, 2 phones, and a big main PC, and it would all be covered under your PIA plan. And by the way, I'm going to be talking about maximum number of connections on all these plans. I don't think I mentioned that just a second ago at the beginning. So you can connect with 5 different devices with PIA. They have over 3,000 servers located in 33 countries, and sadly, they aren't Netflix compatible. So PIA, the least expensive on this list, is not Netflix compatible, which does kind of suck. With that though, they aren't going to keep any logs of your traffic whatsoever. They don't care where you go online, and they throw all that information away as soon as it comes in. And just overall, they are super duper easy to set up. Just literally a few clicks and you have an app downloaded on your phone, you have a program installed on your computer, and your VPN is active and live. It allows you to switch servers, it allows you to switch locations, and do absolutely everything with just a few clicks. It's so easy, we actually have a video on it that you can check out at the eye at the top of your screen up there. Now moving on from private internet access, let's talk about ExpressVPN. Now, ExpressVPN is a lot more expensive than private internet access, coming in at $12.95 per month for their monthly plan. Now, the thing about that is, though, they have 2,000 servers, so less than private internet access, but they have 94 different countries that their VPNs are located in. Yeah, you can connect with 94 different countries with ExpressVPN. That is a very, very impressive. Also very impressive is the fact that you can connect to Netflix with ExpressVPN. Yes, you heard me right. You can connect to Netflix using ExpressVPN. If you live in Europe, you can connect to US Netflix using ExpressVPN. Absolutely incredible, very, very impressive, and they are the only ones on the list who allow you to do that 100% of the time. They guarantee it, they talk about it, they are the Netflix VPN. Now with that, you only get 3 devices able to connect at the same time, which is not a lot in comparison to PIA, which has 5, but those 3 devices, again, will be able to connect to Netflix. If that is your big thing, ExpressVPN is the one you want to go with. Another thing to mention about ExpressVPN is they have incredible 24-hour, 7-day-a-week support. So if you do have an issue, which you really shouldn't, but if you do, you can reach out to them and they will help you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter what. They also aren't based in the US, which means they don't have to comply with US data laws or anything like that. So that helps out a lot too as well, depending on what you plan on doing with your VPN. Moving on from there, let's look at number 3, which is NordVPN. NordVPN comes in at $1 less than ExpressVPN at $11.95 per month for their monthly plan. They allow for double the devices at 6 devices total, and they have 5,100 servers in 62 countries. That is absolutely incredible. The fact that they have this huge server network means that there is basically zero chance of any long downtime, or any downtime really, because basically every server around the world would have to go down, and that's just almost impossible. So with that, you're always going to have reliability with this VPN, and the fact that you can connect 6 devices is industry leading. So if you have like a lot of devices, say you want to use it for you and your family, this might be the best one for you. However, what about Netflix? Well, NordVPN doesn't necessarily guarantee Netflix support, but you can use it, right? You can use Netflix while going through NordVPN, typically as long as you're in the same country that you're on, right? Let's say you're in the United States and you're in California, you use a VPN in Arkansas to connect to Netflix. It's going to allow that through most of the time. Same thing if you're in Canada using a Canadian VPN, it'll let that through. Now, sometimes you can be in Europe and use a US VPN and it'll let that through, but not 100% of the time. It's not something they truly market and are very public about like ExpressVPN is, so that is something you want to make sure you understand, that sometimes you might be content blocked on Netflix, it might not work, you might get that you're using a VPN warning on Netflix if you are using NordVPN. Now, just like everyone else here, NordVPN doesn't log any of your traffic, and their connectivity is absolutely incredible, and they're just a great middle tier plan that if Netflix isn't the biggest thing but you want a lot of devices, NordVPN works perfectly. Moving from there, let's look at number 4 on our list, and that is TunnelBear. TunnelBear is $9.99 per month, but really what puts them on this list is they have a 500 megabyte free plan. So if you don't ever plan on using a VPN more than just like a few little things. Let's say when you're at a coffee shop, you want to use a VPN, but you're not at a coffee shop too much, once a month, once a week maybe, you might be able to use just the free plan on TunnelBear and have that 500 megabytes of data, use that, keep yourself protected while you're in public, but not have to worry about it too much. That's why they're on the list here. Their paid plan is $9.99, which puts them at a very affordable price, and you can connect up to 5 devices at the same time with TunnelBear. They have absolutely no Netflix support. They don't even try, just like PIA, you know, they're pretty open about the fact you can't connect to Netflix with TunnelBear. And TunnelBear does have servers in 22 different countries, but they don't say how many servers they have, so that is kind of a mystery. If you're looking for an easy to set up VPN, private internet access is the winner. TunnelBear comes in second place. The reason TunnelBear is even on the list though is because of that free plan. If you're just looking for a good, trustable free VPN, TunnelBear is a great one. And overall, the price isn't too bad either at $9.99 per month. Now, coming in at last on our list is IPVanish. Now, they come in at a cool $10 per month and allow up to 10 devices on your VPN. Yeah, we thought NordVPN was crazy with 6. No. IPVanish is crazy with 10. Now, the reason they're at the bottom of the list, even though they have so many connections, is, in my opinion, they are a bit of a lower quality VPN in comparison to the rest of them on the list, and that's kind of true when you're allowing 10 devices, $1 per device for $10 a month, right? So with that though, they do have 1,100 plus servers in 60 countries, and they don't have Netflix support, which is, again, to be expected when you can connect 10 devices. There's a lot of, devices going into those servers there, and it doesn't just make sense to keep trying to beat out Netflix in the VPN hunt. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. And with that, the best overall VPN, in my opinion, is private internet access, simply because it's the cheapest and still allows 5 devices. If you buy a yearly plan with PIA, it goes down a lot. It cuts the price almost in half. So there's many options with private internet access. They are linked down below. And coming in at second place, the best for Netflix is definitely ExpressVPN. They also allow for 6 devices, and I would actually recommend going with them if you have a family, just because they're a higher quality VPN, and it's only going to cost you $2.95 more per month versus IPVanish, which is a bit lower quality, but does have a ton of devices. So overall, private internet access, #1, tip top, the one I would recommend. However, if Netflix is your biggest priority, ExpressVPN is obviously the clear winner. Did I miss a VPN? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have down there as well, so feel free to post those. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome tech content. My name is Nick, and I am out. Peace.